Parker, a lot of the fans are saying, yo, Parker, take a stay busy fight. You know, take a stay busy fight, stay active. So when your opportunity comes to fight for the title, it will be probably for Undisputed because Parker should get the winner of Usyk Dubois. People are saying, you know, especially in my video that I dropped, like a day or two ago, I dropped a video, you know, breaking the news that Usyk is going to fight Dubois for Undisputed. A lot of the viewers in the comments were saying that, listen, Parker should take a stay busy fight to just stay active. I don't really agree with that. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I don't agree with that because, like I said, Parker should move like a businessman, yeah? Look at the moves that Uncle Frank has been making lately. Uncle Frank has been making business moves, do you know? He's been making business moves. He's making the Dubois-Usyk fight. The reason why he's going tooth and nail in it is because he's going to make a lot of money from it. Obviously, yeah, he gets to become a promoter with an undisputed fighter in his stable because he couldn't get that done with Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was the guy. That's Uncle Frank's baby, do you know? So Tyson Fury was the guy that was meant to bring the undisputed belt. Do you know what I mean? The undisputed crown to Uncle Frank, to Queensbury Promotions. But he failed, did it? Twice. He got smoked by Usyk. So Uncle Frank has one last chance, and that's Daniel Dubois. Do you know what I mean? Get the undisputed crown and make a lot of money. So Uncle Frank is making a lot of business decisions. Parker should be doing the same. He should move exactly the same way Uncle Frank is moving. Do you know what I mean? Which is, don't risk his position. Don't risk his mandatory. Do you know what I mean? Why do that after you work so hard? After you beat Wilder, you beat Zhang, you beat Bakole. Bruv, you think Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury will be taking those type of risks? Or even Usyk. Usyk ain't taking those type of risks, man. Fighting Bakole, bogeyman, the boogeyman of the heavyweight division everyone was scared of. Zhang, vicious left hand. He just came off smoking Joe Joyce, yeah. Absolute smoke Joe Joyce, yeah. And Wilder, yeah, even though Wilder was kind of like, do you know what I mean? Not the same Wilder as 2 fights ago against Fury, but he just knocked out Helenius, innit? Wilder just knocked out Helenius, whatever the guy's name is. He just smoked him first round. Clean. So Parker was taking a big risk. And don't forget, before the fight, everyone was saying, yo, Parker's going to box well for 5 or 6 rounds. Eventually, Wilder's going to catch him with a right hand and put him to sleep. That's what everyone was saying. Listen, let's not change the story here. Let's not forget here. You know what I mean? The receipts are online. Let's go watch back the tapes and everything like that. No one believed Parker was going to win against Wilder. And no one believed Parker was going to win against Gilles Zhang. They all thought he was going to get knocked out. Even against Bakole, even though Bakole just flew from the Congo in 24 hours and had bare fufu and beans because that was his diet. Fufu, beans, chicken, beer. My guy was not fit, not conditioned to fight. People were still doubting Parker. People were still like, ooh, Bakole can catch. If Bakole can catch Parker early, it might be night-night. Even me, myself. You know what I mean? I was thinking, yo, if Bakole can catch Parker early, it's night-night. So Parker is always being doubted in every single fight. He's always taking a risk. That's the thing. Parker can take easy fights and stay busy. But now he's been taking the big fights, big names in the heavyweight division, and taking risks. Do you know what I mean? But he's worked so hard to put himself in this position. That's what I'm saying. Why risk it? And when I say risk, it's not like I'm saying like, oh, Jospeh Parker is scared to fight. No, I'm not saying Jospeh Parker is scared. Jospeh Parker, if you look at the caliber of fighters he's fought in the last 3 fights, you can tell he's not scared. Even in the past, look at his own resume, the guys that he's fought. He's not scared of nobody. He'll fight anybody. But sometimes, yeah, you have to be protected from yourself. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you need people around you that are just business savvy and say, nah, man, let's wait this one out. Why take a risky fight? Yeah, because don't forget, it's heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen, man. You might just drop your left hand and get clipped. Do you know what I mean? You might be in the ring there, your knee goes. All of a sudden, you lose to some wasteman. Do you get me? You lose to some guy that doesn't even deserve to lace your boots, mate. That's what I'm saying. Why risk it? And also, it's not just the risk of losing a fight. What about injuries? Parker can go in there, take a stay busy fight. Yeah, goes in there, wins the fight, but then he gets a nasty cut, or the elbow goes out, or twists a knee. Mate, anything can happen. Do you know what I mean? He gets injured, then now he's out for nine months, he's out for a year because he needs surgery. Do you know what I mean? Now you missed the opportunity to fight for Undisputed. Do you know what I mean? So do not give Uncle Frank any excuses whatsoever to take you out of position. Because I think that's what Uncle Frank wants. He just wants to take Jospeh Parker out of position. He might not say that in the media, like he might not come out and clearly state that, but we can see by the moves that he makes, that's exactly what he's trying to do. Do you know what I mean? The guy was even saying, yo, Parker can fight Kabayao. He can, bruv, nah, man, Parker's not fighting Kabayao, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Parker and Kabayao can fight each other later down the line for titles, mate. Do you know what I mean? But they're not gonna, we can't get Parker and Kabayao to fight each other and eliminate each other. We can't do that, man. We need to keep the pressure on Uncle Frank and all these title holders by keeping Kabayao and Parker separate from each other. Do you know what I mean? Keep them separate from each other so that we keep the pressure on the fighters that have the titles. Because if them two fight each other, they eliminate each other, then there's only one guy. Now it's easier to deal with one guy than two guys. Do you get what I mean? It's easier to, like, do you know what I mean? If you only have Parker to deal with, or you only have Kabayao to deal with, it's much easier for Uncle Frank. He can manipulate the whole thing. But if he's got Kabayao putting pressure, if you got Parker putting pressure, also don't forget Chisora. He's the mandatory for the IBF. If you got 3 mandatories waiting around, yo, you're going to have to fight one of them. You can't duck all 3, man. You can't keep making excuses. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Parker, do not take a stay busy fight. He doesn't need it. A lot of these heavyweights here, a lot of the people that are saying Parker take a stay busy fight, Parker just fought this year. He just fought a month and a half ago. He just fought on the 22nd of February. This year, 2025. Do you know what I mean? How many times do heavyweights fight a year? They fight twice a year, once a year. Do you know what I mean? Twice if we're lucky, if there's like a rematch clause. A lot of them fight once a year. Parker's already fought this year. So there's nothing wrong with him chilling and fighting in December. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of these heavyweight fighters do it. Parker's been out for a year before and not had a fight, not stayed active. And he's come back and he's won fights. So that won't be a problem for Jospeh Parker. He's got great nutritionists, great coaches around him. So it's fine, it's fine. This ain't back in the 1950s where fighters have to keep fighting to stay busy. No. Listen, these guys are professionals now. They train every day. They're fit as a fiddle. Parker will be good. But for me, do not take a stay busy fight. Business-wise, financially, it doesn't make no sense anyway, because there's no one out there for him to fight anyway that will bring him big money as much as the title. Do you know what I mean? There's no one out there. Who's going to fight? Do you know what I mean? Because I already eliminated Kabayao. The rest of them, the big guys, he's already fought them or beat them. The rest of them guys down the bottom, why would Parker give someone down the bottom an opportunity when he's at the top and Uncle Frank is blocking him, ain't even looking out for him? Do you know what I mean? This ain't a charity. Well, Parker's not a charity trying to give people opportunity, newcomers an opportunity. Nah, that's not what he's about. Parker's 33 years old. He's done exactly what they've asked of him. He's beaten the opponents that he's had to beat. Now is the time for him to get a crack at the title. And if he has to wait for 5-6 months for it, then so be it. Wait for it, mate. It is what it is. That's all I had to say. I'm just responding to a lot of my viewers that were saying that, oh, Parker needs a stay busy fight. I don't think he does. I don't think he does. He's a vet in the game. Yeah, he's only 33, but he's been around for 10 years plus or more. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but Parker's been around for a long time. Do you know what I mean? A very long time. So for me, Parker don't take a stay busy fight. Relax, chill, sit back. Let's wait for the outcome of the Usyk Dubois and call them out for the bluff. Do you know what I mean? Uncle Frank said Parker will fight for all the marbles against the winner of Dubois Usyk. So let's call him for a bluff and just make sure that in that contract between Usyk and Dubois, There's no rematch clauses. We don't want to see a trilogy. Banda, we don't want to see that. If that's the case, then WO don't just strip them, man. Do you know what I mean? Them man can fight a third fight, not for Undisputed. Do you know what I mean? Because we can't have fighters sitting on ice because two guys want to keep going and going and going. Nah, man, stop all that. I thought when Tequila Shake came in the scene, that'll be the end of all that. So yeah, man, nah. Parker, don't take a stay busy fight. Relax, chill. You know what I mean? Get your business mind on. Whoever's around Parker, manages everything, think only business. Do you know what I mean? Business and title. Business and title. That's what should be on your mind. I'm going to leave it there, man. Let me know in the comments, man. Do you agree with me? Parker should chill out, wait out. Do you know what I mean? Or do you think he should take a stay busy fight? And if you want Parker to take a stay busy fight, who? Suggest who? What fighter should Parker fight next? Let me know in the comments. Let's have this conversation. Once again, thank you so much for watching EMGM Sports. I'm your boy Enzo. Please don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe because that's the only way you're going to help us to grow. I'll be back real soon with another one. Until then, stay blessed, my people. Peace.